Let's be real, living on $2,000 a month in a big city feels like trying to survive a boss fight with no armor. Every dollar has to work harder than you do at your job, and even then, it's still sweating. The rent alone is like that giant monster blocking the bridge you have to pay the toll before you can even cross. And somehow, you still got to eat, get around, and live your life. It's not just rent. Groceries are like side quests that keep draining your health bar. You go in for bread and eggs, but your bill somehow turns into a boss fight you didn't sign up for. Even basic stuff feels overpriced, and it's like the city is charging you for existing. And when you look at your bank account after, it's like seeing the game over screen flash. And don't even get me started on having a social life. Grabbing dinner with friends or hitting a concert feels like opening a treasure chest and finding it empty. You want to enjoy life, but the price tags are like traps waiting to snap shut. It's a constant balancing act between memories and money. Here's the thing, you're not alone in this. Thousands of young people in NYC, LA, Chicago, and beyond are figuring out how to stretch every dollar without losing their sanity. It's like we're all on the same survival team, learning to play the game smarter instead of harder. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how to do it so you can live smart without feeling deprived. What if I told you that $2,000 a month in a big city could actually work and still leave room for fun? Hey, I'm Sophia, and welcome back to the Sophia Cash channel, helping you glow up financially. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next money glow up. Quick note, this video is for educational purposes only. Always adjust to your own situation. Today, we'll break down your expenses, use real-life examples, and share mindset shifts that'll change the way you see money. This is how you can budget on $2,000 a month in a big city. Let's get into it. Imagine trying to find your way to a new city without Google Maps. You probably take a wrong turn or two. That's exactly what happens with money when you don't know your numbers. Your budget is like a GPS that tells you where you are and how to reach your destination. Without it, you're just driving around, hoping you'll get there. Before Captain America, Chris Evans wasn't living like a superhero in LA. He tracked every single penny he spent so he could keep chasing his acting dream. It wasn't glamorous. Sometimes it meant saying no to nights out or new clothes, but that discipline kept him in the game long enough to make it big. Start with the basics. Write down exactly how much you make each month. Then list your non-negotiable bills like rent, utilities, and transportation. When you see those numbers side by side, it's like having the coordinates for your financial journey. Suddenly, your path forward is a lot clearer. Next, set realistic monthly spending goals that challenge you but still fit your lifestyle. Think of them as checkpoints on your trip. Each one you reach means you're still on track. And the more you hit, the closer you get to your ultimate destination: financial freedom. Your rent is like the boss of your paycheck. It decides how much freedom you have left. If the boss takes too much, there's barely anything for you to enjoy. A high rent can quietly control your choices. From what food you eat to whether you can take a weekend trip, the less you give to rent, the more you keep for your own life. Think about it, when rent is too high, you start saying no to things you actually enjoy. That concert ticket, too expensive now. That dinner out with friends, maybe next month. But if you can shrink your rent, you give yourself room to say yes more often. Even Zendaya stayed with her parents longer than most so she could save up for her dream apartment. She didn't see it as losing independence, but as building her future. Sometimes the smartest move is the one that looks the least glamorous. Strategic patience can give you a big win later. If rent feels like a mountain, try climbing it differently: roommates, micro apartments, or living just outside the city. You might be surprised how much freedom you can buy with a smaller rent bill. The goal isn't just to survive, but to have money left to actually live. Small choices now can mean big adventures later. Eating out is amazing, but if you do it all the time, your wallet will feel it. Think of it like buying concert tickets: fun, but you can't go to a show every night and still afford the VIP pass. Choosing your moments makes them special, not routine. That way, you actually savor it more. Even Billie Eilish said she used to eat the same cheap meals on repeat when she was focused on her music. That wasn't about deprivation, it was about saving her energy and money for what mattered most. It's proof that even people at the top started with simple choices. You can too. One of the best tricks: batch cook simple meals so you're not tempted to order out every night. When you have food ready, you save both money and decision-making energy. It's like setting a safety net for your budget, plus your future self will thank you on busy days. Give yourself a fun food budget each month, just enough to enjoy treats without guilt. This way, you get the joy of trying new cafes or desserts while keeping your finances in check. It's about balance, not cutting out joy. That's how you eat like a boss without the boss salary. Your commute shouldn't feel like a subscription service you didn't sign up for. Every month, you're already paying for rent, food, and the basics. Don't let transportation quietly drain your wallet. Think about it, the less you spend getting from point A to point B, the more you can spend on things you actually enjoy. The goal is to get where you need to go without sacrificing your happiness or your budget. Steve Jobs used to walk or bike in his early days, not just to save money, but because it gave him space to think. Moving through the world under your own power can actually make you feel more free. You might be surprised at how much you can save by just trading 1 or 2 bus rides a day for a short walk. Plus, you get bonus health points for every step you take. If public transit is available, look into monthly passes. They can save you a ton compared to paying trip by trip. It's like buying in bulk for your rides, even better. You never have to worry about carrying exact change or topping up constantly. The convenience alone can make a big difference in your daily stress levels. Sharing rides with friends or neighbors can cut your costs in half and make the journey way more fun. Imagine turning a boring trip into a mini adventure with good conversation and music. You're not just saving money, you're building connections along the way. That's the kind of win-win budgeting we love. Think of your social life like coffee. You don't need a triple venti to enjoy it. Sometimes the smallest cup is the sweetest. Friendships aren't built on price tags, but on laughter, shared time, and genuine connection. You can have just as much fun without draining your wallet. Before she was a movie star, Jennifer Lawrence hosted low-cost game nights with friends. No red carpet, just a living room, some snacks, and a lot of laughs. It's proof that the best memories come from the people, not the price. You can do the same with your own twist. Your city is full of free events waiting to be discovered: street festivals, open-air concerts, and art walks. Swap pricey bars for these experiences and you'll get both fun and fresh air. Plus, it's a chance to meet new people without the pressure of spending big. Adventure can be free if you know where to look. Potlucks and park picnics turn a simple day into a mini adventure. Everyone brings something, and you get a feast without one person footing the bill. Add a frisbee, some music, and you've got yourself a perfect afternoon. Budget-friendly fun is just about getting creative. Budgeting without fun money is like being on a diet with 0 cheap meals. You'll eventually crack. Imagine trying to be perfect all the time, only to end up going overboard later. Your brain needs little rewards to stay motivated. That's where the Yes budget comes in. It's permission to enjoy life while still being responsible. Think of it like The Rock in his early career. He didn't just grind nonstop. He allowed himself little splurges like a good meal or a nice pair of shoes to keep his spirits high. That small indulgence kept him pushing forward with more energy. You can do the same. No wrestling belt required. The 20% fun rule is simple. Take 20% of your budget and dedicate it to things that bring you joy. This could be concerts, weekend trips, or just your favorite coffee spot. It's not wasted money, it's fuel for your happiness, and when you're happy, it's easier to stick to the rest of your budget. So give yourself permission to say yes sometimes. A budget isn't just about survival, it's about building a life you actually enjoy. If you never have fun, you'll burn out fast. But with a Yes budget, you'll have balance, joy, and still hit your financial goals. Think of savings like sending a care package to your future self. Imagine future you opening a box filled with opportunities, less stress, more freedom, and maybe even that dream trip you've always wanted. Even if the box feels small now, it's packed with potential. The earlier you send it, the better the surprise. Oprah Winfrey started saving early, even when her paychecks were tiny. She treated each dollar as a seed, planting it for a future harvest. Those early sacrifices became the foundation for her empire. It's proof that even modest beginnings can grow into something powerful. Start by automating a tiny amount, just $20 a month. You won't even notice it's gone, but your savings will quietly grow in the background over time. That small habit becomes a powerful safety net. It's like setting up an invisible guardian for your financial future. The point isn't to feel broke, it's to feel secure. Each small step builds confidence and gives you options. Your future self will thank you for the care you put in today. So start now, even if it's just a little. We covered knowing your numbers, renting smart, eating smart, affordable transportation, low-cost fun, giving yourself a Yes budget, and saving for the future. $2,000 month in a big city isn't impossible. It's about choices, mindset, and creativity. Like, subscribe, and share this video if it helped you. And drop in the comments what's your best money hack for big city living. This is Sophia Cash helping you glow up financially. Remember, your budget isn't a prison, it's your passport to the life you actually want. See you next time.